going to the ring! Happy Canada Day, everybody. What's up? I'm on my way to West St. Paul for Canadian Wrestling's Elite Canada Day show. Man, I just had a scare. I'm just coming from my mom's. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Anyways, cue the intro.
I'm a Canadian indie wrestler. You probably have never heard of me. And I'm winding down my career. Follow along to see my journey.
So, let's talk about that scare. Sometimes technology, when you get older, is a little tricky. And my mom called me, and I missed her call by 1 minute. 1 minute. And I left a message. And the message didn't sound very, very good, you know. But whoever sounds good in a talking to an answering machine, I guess. So I called her, and I called her, and I called her, and I texted her. I called her 10 times, and no answer. I texted, no answer, no reply. So I went to her place, and I could see her friend out the window. See inside the window, her friend sitting at the table with her. And I get in the place and say, "Mom, I called you 10 times." And she said her phone didn't ring. She looked great, by the way. And so I looked, and last time I saw her, her phone wasn't ringing, so I turned that little switch from red to normal and tested it, and it was ringing. So my mom shut that off again. So when you tried to phone her, it just doesn't ring. I just talked for almost 2 minutes on that, but a little bit of panic. Put me a little bit behind, but not crazy behind at the time. So show's at 6:45. It's at 4 o'clock. I'm about 20 minutes out. Still get there well in advance. So West St. Paul is actually pretty close to my house, like 20 minutes away. But I've never been to this Canada Day show. It's an outdoor show. I don't really know where to go, but West St. Paul is a pretty small place. So I'm going to find it the old-fashioned way, drive around and look for a ring. You know, it's funny, one of my buddies from the States messaged me this morning asking if I got any shows coming up this weekend. And I said, I got a show today. And he replies, "It's Tuesday. Do you draw well on a Tuesday?" And I said, "It's Canada Day today." And he goes, yes, happy Canada Day. Typical Canada Day. It is hot. Don't ask me the temperature. I don't have a thermometer with me, but it is hot. And I only have a tiny bottle of water and a bubbly because I rushed out to go check on my mom. It's going to be a fun show. While I'm driving, I also want to talk about my ankle. So, if you've been watching, and you probably just saw the highlights of my matches, or if you even watched those, I'm not doing a lot of pivoting. I'm kind of going straight or side to side, if that makes sense. Today, hopefully, I'm going to do a little bit more pivoting. When I was fresh off injury, I would say one of my matches was so bad that one of the guys that filmed them, I said, "Don't even post this. Please don't even post this." But I think I got a lot of my mobility back. I'm just scared that sometimes if you rush it, it'll fuck it up. So we'll see what happens. Today, maybe a little bit more pivoting.
Do me a solid. If you can't buy me a beer and bologna sandwich, follow me on social media.
I have found the wrestling ring. And I'm assuming there's a canopy over there that's the dressing room. We'll see in a minute. The ring, Misfit Missions collectibles set up. Looks like there's going to be a concert. Lots of cool stuff. Apparently the dressing room is in the access center. While I'm walking, I may as well say that some people ask me why I didn't make that indie 10 best indie promotion video yet, and I'll tell you, it's because I got a lot of bad data. I didn't give parameters as to how to rate these companies. So a lot of people would give me a list of companies, and some of those companies had like 4 shows. How could a company with 4 shows be one of the best companies in Canada and the US? It is not possible. So I'm still working on it. I have some cool motion graphics for some of these companies, and you'll see it. I promise. I usually cut my hair before my match or before my show, but you can see the gray. I didn't do it. Look at how gray that is. Oof, I'm an old man. My hips sure tell me I'm old. This is pretty nice. The show has to be over at 8:15. So, I think there's still 2 matches, and then intermission, and then mine, and then a main event match. So, easy night. Nice sign, nice setup, lots of people. Let's see what we got.
Featuring former
It's
WWE
packed here.
Brian Kendrick and
Look
an
at that.
8-man.
Why aren't you wrestling?
Actually, I went back to India, so came back.
But you're here.
Yeah, I was in Thompson for security. Yeah,
Oh, nice. You keeping everybody safe?
trying to.
That's good. I don't want to be one of those guys. No, I won. I won. You're on YouTube. but the amount of kids, Canadian, I think Canadian. There's about 6 kids chanting USA on Canada Day. I remember being that kid liking the bad guy. Maybe it's because I got gray hair. Oh, it looks really gray there. But Spiker's got gray hair. Oh, maybe it's I'm fat. Spiker's a little bit fat. Oh, maybe I'm just a dick. I don't know. Oh, I wanted to heal on him, but that's not good either. it's not the right thing. So I just worked with it. Oh my God, I feel a raindrop up. Main event's on. Ooh, fun times. The show is over, and I don't know if you can tell, but it is raining. We need to take the ring down. Fun times. You know, I was complaining a few minutes ago about those couple kids in the crowd, and I remember being a kid. It's all good. But there was a guy in the crowd who yelled out Marty's Tasty Treats. Respect. Kids doing the ring. Apparently the ring truck is stuck. You know, these outdoor festivals are a lot of fun. I feel for this band because I'd say 90% of the crowd just left. And I don't think they would have left if it wouldn't have started raining. But good news is the ring truck, is not stuck anymore. Candid video of Bobby Shink in the dressing room, half naked. It's always got to go there, Bobby. Always got to go there.
Check.
These
One,
troopers.
two, check.
Look at these troopers. There's Greg. I haven't seen him forever. Look at that. The ring truck has arrived. Look at that. Top Dog Courier. You gotta like that. Did you see what happened? Oh, Doyle.
Holy! Oh, Doyle went to the ring!
Oh, Doyle, you're okay? I missed it.
I almost died. You don't get that on camera. What good are you with that damn thing?
I'm no good. I was carrying the boards.
Hey.
Oh, what's going on?
Did you watch O'Doyle fall through the ring?
No, I
He
missed.
broke the ring.
No.
Like, true story, he broke the ring. You can see it. It's right over there.
Crazy. Take a look at that. Oof. It's gonna need a weld. No wrestling today?
No, just yelling at other people's children. It's hard.
Hard work. Ring is almost done. There's the ring, guys. I'm shaking your hands. I'm leaving. Hey, see you later. Top Dog, see you later. Oh, hey, there we go. Ooh. Johnny Malbu carried. You know, more people came back because it's only spitting now. The ring is like 90% done. We were hustling, so I didn't film a lot. The Doyle almost died. The ring has a slight break in it. But this band is kind of rocking. Maybe not mine. Well, sure. I've been to Bourbon Street. On my way home, the kid beside me is yelling. They see lightning. Yes. Lots of people behind me though, so let's hope I don't run anybody over. And let's hope there's some fireworks in Selkirk. Fingers crossed it's gonna stop raining. They're gonna have some fireworks. Fun fact, this road is like new. As in, GPS doesn't really take you the way I went. It kind of takes you on a dog and pony show. But now I know. You know how I said earlier I was gonna do more pivots and see what my ankle can do? Well, I lied. I didn't do any. Nice and easy. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to test it. I mean, I want to test it, but I don't want to test it. If you know what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people were saying good things about the show editing for Rock and Wrestling, which everybody probably knows I do the editing. But I'm gonna be honest. I thought it sucked. The reason is because the hard cam, the lighting, it just didn't look good. So I literally did not use one whole camera. It would have been a million times better. I said 10 times, but a million times better if I had the use of the one extra camera. That the footage was pretty much garbage. I feel like I can never get it right. And even commentary for the first show was quiet, but the second show was good. It's a work in progress. I still have a dream though, and that is to get a show, edit it, put it up on like Triller. Is it Triller or Thriller? It used to be Fight. Or on IWTV. I'm not saying YouTube's no good. YouTube, I love you, but that's kind of my dream. We're gonna make it happen. It's Canada Day. I'm starving. Do Do I have fast food? Or do we do cooking with Rob? You know what else I just thought of? It's Canada Day. I don't even have any beer at my house. I'm turning into a lame old man. Looks like I'm having some chicken and rice. No cooking with Rob. Leftovers with Rob. I'm going to do Rambling with Rob now, and I'll cut it into the end. So you're watching this. I videoed it before everything else, which... I don't know who the ref was, but brand new kid, and he did a good job. You know, it's nice seeing these guys starting out and learning and growing. And a really nice kid. So, hey kid, tell me your name next time. But nice to meet you. Fun show. Caught in the rain on Canada Day. Whew. Fun times. Thank you, CWE. I want to say, you know, it's Canada Day. I know I said that a couple times. I'm repeating myself, but you know, I'm a proud Canadian. 100% I'm a proud Canadian. My brother is in the military, or is retired in the military. Many of my uncles were in the military. My 2 nephews are in the military. One just got back from a tour of duty. A lot of respect for Canada and the Canadian military, and the country of Canada. I shouldn't say military has to do with Canada. You get what I'm saying. A lot of respect for people representing our country in any facet. And I know I'm Canadian strong style, and I wear a Canadian jacket to the ring, and wearing this nice shirt. Hey, bro, you know you got me this shirt. But am I representing our country on a world stage? Not really. Do I represent it when I go to the States as Canadian, or Japan, or wherever? Yes, but not to the extent that so many other people have done it before. So a lot of respect to everybody. I know I just rambled forever. Looking forward to the future. I've got a bunch of shows coming up for Candello. Maybe a secret trip happening soon. And 2 new promotions have reached out to me that I've never worked for. So, get ready. Buckle in. See you in the next vlog.